Hi students, my name is Todd Smetana, and I actually graduated from SDSU in 1998 with a double E degree, and I currently work for Daktronics. Okay, so what position did I start out when I graduated? I actually started at Daktronics right after graduation as a hardware design engineer for the business products. Prior to that, I actually worked as an intern for Daktronics, so I had some experience with the company, and I was familiar with the company. I started out in electronic assembly, hand inserting components. Then I moved into electronic testing, and then I moved into sales, actually, for voting systems. And then I moved on to an engineering intern. So that's my history so far with the company. So I'm a hardware design lead, so I lead a team of folks, other electrical engineers, and we design products for a commercial segment. Unfortunately, I don't do a whole lot of design anymore. It involves a lot of meetings with various folks. That could be other engineers, that could be customers, it could be vendors. Let me tell you about one of the projects that was memorable. I guess this was several years ago, actually many years ago, when I first started Daktronics. I was involved in a project. We were designing tickers, like a stock ticker, but these tickers actually also were used to display sporting information. So I did a lot of the embedded firmware development and also embedded controller development on that project. And actually one of the memorable pieces of the project was actually, it was actually my first time flying on an airplane many years ago. And I got to fly to New York City, and we actually visited with folks at ESPN about how this ticker would work. Got an opportunity to go up into the World Trade Center, which is memorable for other reasons. And then also, at the time, we were doing a lot of business with ESPN, and they opened a chain of restaurants called the ESPN Zone. So they had a lot of our products. They also, if you recall, they also had our product on the set of Sports Center. So anyway, on that trip, we got to go to ESPN Zone, and it happened to be a Monday Night Football game. So we got up into the ESPN Zone area where they're actually filming Monday Night Football, and got to see Chris Berman. It was kind of a stone's throw away, so that's kind of neat and interesting. Well, a few organizations that I participated in as a student at SDSU. One was IEEE, which is for electrical engineers. Thought that was valuable to have some relationships with other students in other classes outside of school work, and also as part of that, to visit various companies and try to get a better feel for what actually I wanted to do with my degree. Another thing I participated in, which I thought was fun as well, was the Hobo Day Committee. So there was just an opportunity to interact with folks outside of my degree and participate in a great event that is still held today. So some events or activities I wish I would have participated in. I guess one thing, visiting campus, there's a lot of new great buildings. It would have been great to have those facilities and labs that you students have today. Some of you may have been involved in labs in Harding Hall, and that was a very hot, cramped lab. So your facilities are much nicer than what they were when I was going to school, so make sure you appreciate those facilities. My advice for you engineering students is one, I know I was undecided as I knew I wanted to be an engineer, but I didn't know what type of engineer. So don't let that frustrate you. Continue through your classes. I would also encourage you to take an internship of some type. If you're unsure about what you want to do, go out in the world and see it. You can either, that could be an internship over the summer. That could be even just a couple days. Find a mentor, somebody to work with, and get a better understanding of what you, to help you get a better understanding of what you want to do. Advice for electrical engineers: I think Brookings and SDSU is fortunate to have a local company, Daktronics, that there are opportunities for you to work and go to school at the same time. I encourage those electrical engineers, and actually any engineer for that matter, to look for opportunities like Daktronics to take an internship. All right, goodbye, class. Thanks for your time.